I'm doing a little bit of that SlayScape, and surprisingly, it's not Abyssal Demons. For once, I haven't done a Slayer task other than Abyssal Demons for months, but I took a pretty long break from scaping and then came back and was kind of just doing Abyssal Demons and whatnot, daily tasks, and then a little bit of Frost Dragons because they were making me some bank. I think Frost Dragons are pretty underrated. I know they're not as good as high-end PVMing, but for a task, like with the Bone Picker, let me put it that way, for a task, or not even a task, a monster of that level to have that good of output for gold making potential is pretty dope. But yeah, I figured I'd see what kind of task Morven wanted to get me, and if I didn't like it, I would just cancel it. But it was gargoyles, and I decided to, you know, see how gargoyles are. I remember them being pretty good money, so Rune Metrics is putting me at 4 mil an hour right now, which is pretty solid. Comparable to Abyssal Demons. They're not as good of XP per hour, 400-ish K in attack experience, whereas Abyssal Demons are almost 900K, so quite a bit less. But ironically enough, so I'm on the normal floor for gargoyles. If you can go to the highest floor, like you can do with Abyssal Demons here in the Mauritania Slayer Tower. But you know, that's supposed to be the best place to kill them, right? It's not for gargoyles because the cluster radius of the gargoyles on the floor above me isn't very good, and I honestly think there's less gargoyles up there. So if I stand in the middle here with an aggression potion active, every gargoyle in this room will eventually come to me, and so I can just kind of let Revolution do its thing. That's not the most efficient way to do it, obviously, but that's the way I like to play. So I'm always looking, I like Slayer tasks that are very AoE friendly and very Revolution friendly, because for me it's relaxing, it's fun, and it's still rewarding. So I think it's lame that the highest floor, which has a higher agility requirement to get to, doesn't have a better cluster radius of spawns. I think that's kind of lame. And obviously Curadel's dungeon has a much higher amount. There's, I believe, 7 gargoyles there, but again, Slayer Tower has the special Slayer contract and the Mauritania Legs perk that gives you more Slayer experience. Alrighty, task is complete, and of course you gotta love the Combat XP book from Marcus here. I actually came here not midway, but partway through my task, so I didn't get the full XP because I started at Curadel's dungeon because I haven't done gargoyles in forever, so I wasn't sure what was the best place. Technically this place is the best because the book thingy, but like Curadel's I like more just because the cluster, it's just more enjoyable in my opinion. And let's see what kind of task Morven feels like giving me. Corrupted creatures or shadow creatures, 1 Slayer token. What is a corrupted creature? Alright, so these guys are supposed to be in Menaphos, and I just used the Pharaoh Scepter to teleport to Pyramid Plunder because I forgot there's a Menaphos Lodestone that I unlocked specifically just to come here, but I haven't done, basically I've done nothing in this city because, I don't know, I just didn't really care when the update came out. Alright, so I was looking on my map and I saw a dungeon icon, but that's the Shifting Tombs, so I get to run more. It turns out I haven't done the contact quest, so I can't even access the dungeon from the lodestone in Menaphos, and now I'm wondering if I can even access it at all. So we're gonna find out. Alrighty, here's the actual entrance, and let's see if this dude stops me. Actually, I need to talk to him because we need these thingies. I guess I'll buy 1,000. Oh, that's 1.5 million. So I don't want to spend that much money. We'll buy 500 for 750k. He said he's not responsible for any loss of limbs. So this is cool. There's a treasure chest right at the entrance, and you can toggle auto collect. So I think it will collect loot for you, and if you turn that off, you have a 20% chance of doubling drops. I'm gonna be lazy and let it auto collect for now. So apparently I had to clear this heavy rock here to unlock a shortcut. Let's see what happens. And oh yep, it just takes me right back to the top, so that's cool. So I was looking on the wiki and it says that corrupted dust devils are the most combat and slayer experience, so I think I'm gonna kill those. There's also the guardians and the workers. The workers are the highest slayer level, but those both have 3,000 more, I think, health. Let's see. Yeah, 3,000 more health each, but they allegedly give less experience, so I'm gonna have to mess around. I have no idea how strong these guys are, so it'll be interesting to see if I get pooped on or not. The corrupted dust devils weren't too bad. They seem to hit pretty hard with ranged, though. I didn't have too many issues with a couple that I killed. The Calphite Guardians are, I think, 494 Slayer experience, so I guess I'll attempt these guys too, and then I'm gonna go kill, or at least try to kill a worker as well. My Revolution part is set up really inefficiently for this, though, because it's an AoE bar, and I don't think these guys are really the best thing to attempt to AoE. And then you've got these corruption stacks on top of it, which I think just make you take more damage, so you can cleanse it with the feather, but that's always fun. Alright, allegedly these corrupted workers are the highest slayer level of the corrupted guys that I could find, so they actually aren't the highest slayer XP, which is weird, but as you can see, my health it's not low yet, but they're actually doing decent damage to me. Let's see, I'm trying to pay attention to the XP drops. It's kind of hard to tell. 652 I think is the slayer per kill on those guys, which, let's see what the wiki says. Yeah, that's pretty much in line with the wiki. I don't understand why the corrupted dust devils are almost 680 Slayer XP per kill then. It's kind of weird to me. One of the benefits of killing the workers, though, that I just realized is they're right by this cleansing font, so I can get rid of the corruption stacks without consuming one of these little feather thingies. But other than that, I can't really decide what's better. Key to crossing, I'm not sure what that does, but it's worth almost 300k, so that's cool. Alright, so I went back to Dust Devils here because they are legitimately more XP per hour, or XP per kill at least, so I'm not sure what that's about. They're just slightly more in combat and Slayer, so that's weird to me that they're only 97 Slayer versus 103, so I'm not sure. And they have 3,000 less hit points. I just don't understand. But yeah, I changed my Revolution bar just slightly to be a little less AoE centric. It's still not great, but yeah, this task is alright, I guess. I don't really know what my loot is looking like yet, because it's going in the chest and I'll have to pull it out and look at it. But it seems alright. These guys don't do a ton of damage, but they can fuck you up if you're not paying attention. Alright, so I just finished that task, and I did like about half workers, half dust devils. And what I realized, I was looking up some guides and whatnot of what people recommended for this, and I realized that you can aggression pot these guys and AoE them, like in this spot right here, but you need like a vampirism scrimshaw and whatnot, so that's when the workers are better. So if I was just going and manually attacking them, then yes, dust devils are higher XP rates. So I will try that next time, but let's go and check out the chest here and see what I got. Okay, so 1.7 million, almost 1.8 million from drops. Though to be fair, with the fact that you can get a 20%, I think, bonus and then a chance to double your drops, since the best way to do it is probably right in this spot with aggression pots and vampirism scrimshaw with protect melee. You should just AoE loot because you'll just get way more stuff. But yeah, that's pretty solid. So the winter event, the Christmas event or whatever, just ended today, and the holiday parade song is still playing here. Like, the snow and everything's gone, so I don't know if that's intentional or not. He gave me a stalker gland. Okay, I think this is for that new Slayer monster, but I can't even kill that because I don't have the quest done. But let's see if I can do the monthly thing. Alright, here we go. 1 minute each month. Let's get it. Okay, I always go for fucking big chests, but I accidentally clicked on a small one, so that's great. That gave me something shitty. Huge chest, large chest, medium chest. I'm just like looking around to see if there's anything next to click on. Okay, Silverhawk downs. Those are good because those are worth a lot. There's a huge chest over there, so I'm gonna go for that next. I think I'm doing this really bad, but I've only done it once before. Obviously, you got to go for the big stuff, right? Come on, go! There's only 20 seconds. Okay, and there's a large chest next to me, so I'm gonna try to hit that next. Come on, my boy. I think the large chest is gonna be the last thing I get. I kind of panicked in the beginning and accidentally did it. Oh, hello. Portable skilling packs. Dang. Those are actually worth an okay amount on the thing. Yeah. Come on. Let me at least get this. Success. Okay, got it at the last possible second. So that wasn't, like, amazing. Honestly, the thing I want the most out of that is the tokens to get old cosmetic outfits, because you can't get those any other way. Alright, let's see what Morven feels like now. Ice Strike worms, or I have to pay for gargoyles. I don't really like Ice Strike worms that much, but I think it's a pretty fast task. I think you don't have to mage them, but I think you do double damage if you mage them, so it's kind of silly not to. Alright, so thankfully I have the Mask of the White Worm, which is the mask for this Slayer creature, because I don't even know how to get here. Oh, it's just north of the Relica, Fremenic, whatever. Wait. Gotta get that penguin. El Pinguino, come here. Damn it, I just fucking surged into nothing. That's totally me IRL. Where the fuck did it go? Jesus, I hate how long it takes to run up to those things. But yeah, I have my Rebel Bar set up somewhat optimally. I never have a perfectly optimal Rebel Bar, but I'm using Mage because, actually, what the fuck? I don't know where to go from here to get to them. But anyway, I'm using Mage because you deal double damage. I was really surprised to actually find out there are people in here. There's actually 2 other people in here. This dude's just kind of AFK, but this guy's actually fighting. But he's fighting with... Oh, he is... Wait, no, he's fighting with melee. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Whatever. But also, it's really cool. You know how you have to stomp mounds for the strike worms in general? Because I'm using Mage, it lets me stomp them from a ranged distance. So that's really handy. And then I remembered they also do their little strike worm special attack every once in a while where they burrow and chase you, so that's always fun. Yo, so I just got a Luck of the Dwarves teak plank drop. I don't know if it was for sure from it. Well, no, I said my Luck of the Dwarves shine brightly. It's worth like 100k. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's good for a single drop. I'm realizing that this task kind of sucks. I'm getting 800,000 mage XP, but I have bonus XP, so it's really 400,000. So we know that that's not amazing, because if I did Abyssal Demons, it's going to be close to 800, 900,000. And the GP per hour does not compensate that at all. It's barely a mil an hour. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this task. It's fun hitting super high numbers, but other than that, So I only have like 20 kills left here, and I just figured for shits and giggles I would do Legacy for the last few kills of it, just for fun, just to see what the hits look like in the non-EOC numbers. It still hits pretty fucking hard, but you sacrifice all those nice abilities, you know, Sunshine and the big threshold damages. But I think Legacy's cool, but it doesn't really stand up to Revolution, obviously. And in this task off right in the middle of a Sunshine, I had to switch back to Revolution. I think Legacy's nice because it's like, it's not even more laid back than Revolution at this point with Revolution Plus. But it's a nice throwback. I mean, I guess if you really wanted Legacy stuff, like the feeling of Legacy, just play old school at that point. But yeah, that's that task. I think it's a little bit more money than I originally thought it was. I thought it was a lot less, but let's see here. I got lucky with a couple of rare drops. I got 2 Teak Plague drops. One was smaller than the other. Then I got a Prayer Potion 4 drop as well. And then these super defenses are actually worth a decent amount, but I only picked up a few because they don't stack, obviously. But yeah, it looks like 700, almost 800k. And I don't think I had very many spring cleaner items, so that's the majority of it. It's not terrible. It's a fun little task if you want to do mage, but honestly, I would rather do Abyssal Demons or something like that.
Alrighty, so that's the end of my scape session for today. As you can see, I changed my outfit
I was wearing some of the cosmetics from the holiday event. They were like the treasure hunter stuff, but they were really cheap on the Grand Exchange because they were tradable. So I was wearing a mixture of that with Desert Treasure Ice Guy plate and body and legs, I think. But Christmas event's over, so I'm officially retiring that outfit, and I'm just wearing the Helion outfit from Premier Club 2018 because I'm lazy and yeah. But once I hit 120 Constitution, I will have a new outfit to go with that cape, which I already have something in mind. Yeah, I just did a little SlayScape today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do more RuneScape in the future, in the next couple of days. It's kind of what I'm playing mainly right now, but it just really depends on what I feel like playing at the moment. But anyways, as the usual, you gotta like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know, because I make this joke every fucking time, because it's actually funny. Oh god, I need to get a life.